Now I thought I'd show you how I made that lovely, fantastic smörgåstårta that I did. No one really asked me for the recipes. I guess no one's really interested. But I need something to do. I need, what do you say? I need something to happen on this channel. Content. I need to make some content. So I'm going to make... We have something in Sweden called bakelse, which is sort of pastry, but it's sort of... Bakelse, it's like a piece of a cake. So it's a pastry, cut pastry, but you can do that also with smörgåstårta, smörgåsbakelse. And that is what I'm going to do. And I will be using one of these takeaway containers. Oh, it's not very clean because I just used it for something else. But you will watch this and you will like it. So first off, you start with these takeaway containers, and if you got two lids, well, if you got two containers, I'm using these small ones. I think there's some soup. I think I've gotten them from Ulf, and he had sort of miso soup from sort of Chinese takeaway. I'm not sure. Is that Japanese takeaway? I don't know. Miso soup. Miso soup. So let's see. You'll be needing two of these or one of these, and or any shape of this, but it has to be sort of slanted towards the opening like that, so you can't be going like that, because this way, when you turn this over, it just sort of falls out, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to need a hell of a lot of bread. We're going to need mayo. This is vegan mayo with chipotle mayo, because I didn't have any, because I used up all my other stuff. Then you will be needing vegetables and what you can find. I'm going to show you what in the next clip what I'm going to use. So here we go. Vegan potato salad. I'm going to use vegan smoked cold cut, just for the smokiness of it. Mustard, haldi olives. Yeah, you know that. You know, God, that thing there. Gherkin or concombre. Pepper. Also skagenröra, which is a vegan sort of seafood sauce, I guess. And this is also egg salad, and this usually I don't have this. This was just this is just for making sort of, yeah, this is left over from the smörgåstårta I made on the day before midsummer. Also grapes are great because they're fresh and they're kind of sweet, and basically you need lots of different stuff in this. It's like a smörgåsbord, but in one bite. So the first thing you have to do is put the thing that goes on top, because it's going to be like that, in the bottom. And it has to be something that doesn't stick. So I'm going to be using grapes and olives and dill to just coat it. And then I will press down some bread on top of that. So I'll show you in the next clipage. So I guess you could just throw them in like that. But I'm afraid that might not stick to the mayoed bread. So I'm going to split them and put them with the sort of the bigger side up to sort of get attached to the mayo bread. This is very scientific, isn't it? Yeah, it needs to be put like that, not like that, because that way it will stick to the roof. So let's do that with these. So there you go. And I just realized that I should have put dill in the... No, I will be putting some dill now on top of this. If anything, I would say dill is the most important ingredients in this, because it's a typically Swedish, to me, it's typically Swedish. You don't taste dill in much, you know, I don't, anyway, in Italian food or French food. Maybe there are, but I mean, it's not typically to me. To me, it's typically Swedish summer, and go like that. So that's a must, and mayo is a must, and bread is a must. Then you can sort of wing it. A cookie cutter like this can also come in handy, because you have to make rounds of bread, and this, so as long as it fits on the sort of widest part, because you will be pressing them down. Now we're going to put some mayo on some bread, and then, so this is how I did it, and I realized it's stupid. I should just, you know, cut it first and then spread mayo on it, because it's a waste of mayo. But this is how you do it. So that's the way it is. And then you put it like that and just press down with all... No, you just press down. And that's, well, the thing is, you should press so much that sort of you suck up the olives, they get stuck in the bread. So, and then a little more mayo, like that, and then some other filling. Vegan egg salad. And don't put too much filling between each layer because you don't want it to overflow. You'd want it to get sort of sucked up into the white bread. Sort of so it's just get moist, not wet. So that's egg salad, and I'm going to put this bread over it. But first, let's put some vegetables in between because you sort of want something crunchy in there as well. But don't put big chunks because you want to be able to sort of just put your fork into it. And it's, you don't want to use a knife. You just want it to be soft and moist. And, oh, this turned dirty. So here I deseeded the cucumber. I'm just going to put it in here. More to follow. Press down, press. Now some chunks of seafood salad, which is just seaweeds and mayo, I guess. This sort of simulates caviar. Oh, and there's also some tofu in there. I guess that simulates fish, shrimp, something. I don't know. It's good in a way. And maybe some more concombre. Now I'm going to take some mustard instead of mayo. There you go. I think we have room for one more layer of bread. We're going to put some smoked, whatever that is, small cold cut, and some potato salad, and then last bread. And then we're done. Oh, and some of that. Oh my God, this is going to be packed. So I cut up all those cold cuts. Cold cuts got cut off. And now the final layer will be little chunks of potato salad. And I need to put that in as well, the pepper. Okay, people. Last layer. And then you're just gonna... Oh, I need to take that away. Just gonna put that there. And you don't turn it upside down yet. Let it be like that. And you can sort of... Since it's just bread, as long as you don't put too many filling between them, you can sort of just squish and it'll adapt. So this is what it's going to look like. No, this is what it's going to look like. I think it's going to look fabulous. And this has to rest for, overnight, 2 days, because it needs to turn really moist and soft. Martin is about to open. Yes, yep,
okay.
Yep. Go ahead. Ta-da!
This looks very nice.
Yeah. So people, this is how my vegan smörgåstårta, or vegan pastry, I guess. It's teeny tiny. These are olives and grapes.
Jättegod. Yummy. Very good.
Very good. Thank you for watching and for liking, commenting, subscribing and following. It really helps, and something to do with the internet and the algorithm, I think. So thank you so much.